Hello folks. This is Jesse Coffey. Let me take the time to note my state of affairs for January 1st, 2018 to March 20th, 2018, the day of the spring equinox. All of us know I was terminated in late February and returned with this new account during that same period of time. So I will not touch on that matter. What I am going to touch on first is the matter concerning Joseph Owens, the channel, the Harvey Weinstein of the logo community, who, you will happily note, has closed his account during this time. This user was infamous for showing his penis, testicles, anus and buttocks on the internet and for his blatant ripoff of CLG Wiki, Jacob Harvey logos, the URL of which is now available. Next, I want to talk about the feud between Patrick Arroyo the movie entertainment and VHS and DVD lover as 2001 AVF. I am not going to keep it brief. The two users have clearly failed to take the advice I have lent them. On December 7, 2017, in the days when my account was not terminated, I posted a video pointing out the wrongdoings of both VHS and DVD lover as 2001 AVF and Patrick Arroyo the movie entertainment. I had specifically pointed out that Samuel Best is in the wrong for his attitude towards certain videos that Patrick Arroyo has posted. I'm of course talking about his prank openings and his tapes I'm never getting videos. Now, I don't like doing these types of videos myself. But Mr. Best could have easily downvoted the videos and walked away from them. Instead, he trashed Mr. Arroyo's opinions on the movies and tapes that the latter user talked about in those videos. This is what's known as cyberbullying. And that, I feel, is the wrong thing to do. Mr. Arroyo chose to cyberbully him in return, as I had mentioned on December 7th. On February 21st, just about a month ago, he posted a video called to VHS and DVD lover as 2001 AVF. He explained what Samuel Best had done wrong. But he in turn chose to end it with yet more examples of cyberbullying. He at the end stated, and I quote, "You can go lick Benjamin the logo game dude 15 single quote ass cheeks, or you can lick your mother's fat hairy cheeks." Now, for fairness, let's go to the comment section of that video, where Mr. Best is quoted as saying that Mr. Arroyo only flags videos because he wants the people who troll him to be gone forever. Or, what's known as troll feeding. I told you on Facebook that I used to be a member of the YouTube Anti-Troll Club, an organization on YouTube that specialized in nothing but troll feeding, and that a video like this is the byproduct of a man who has realized what all this troll feeding would cost him as the years of it went on. And you know what that whole feud between Mr. Best and Mr. Arroyo reminds me of? It reminds me of the Troubles. It reminds me of how that war was forced into our streets, our buses, our subways, and even our homes. In this case, the war between both users has been forced into our comment sections, forced into other users' channels, forced into the recommendations box on YouTube videos if the user watching them happens to be subscribed to both users, or at least one of those users, and forced even into the comment sections of videos that have nothing at all to do with that war, for example, VHS updates. This is where that line that I have is drawn. I've even read a comment on my previous video about the feud between Mr. Arroyo and Mr. Best that was posted by none other than Silver Tapes 2016, and he told me that he had actually attempted to get them to make peace with each other before I took on that duty, and went on to say what's gonna happen next. They meet in real life and start fist fighting, those two really need to apologize. He is 150% correct. Those two users need to make peace with themselves. This entire feud between the two over minute issues, over issues that basically smack minor, has at once been pointless, overdriven, and just, for lack of a better word, horrific. It makes me very sad to see what both VHS and DVD lover as 2001 AVF and Patrick Arroyo the movie entertainment are doing to each other each time they meet. It made me very sad in December 2017. It makes me very sad in February 2018. My words on this, now more than ever, come from the mouth of one filthy Frank. And I quote him as saying it's time to stop. It's time to stop. I am going to now discuss Sir Jason Medina the Greatly Idiotic. At the time that he closed his account, SpongeBob and the Loud House Fanatic 2012, he had gained infamy for his hypocrisy. He had hated the Loud House, but until recently kept the older name for the account. He is also noted for his excursions into child pornography and interspecies porn, which make him the Harvey Weinstein of the cartoon world. Mr. Mendina was known for his video of Lucy Loud dressed in a bikini in the manner that made it seem like she was auditioning to be the Playmate of the Month. Also, he had drawn her with Dr. Octagonapus as a woman pregnant with her first child. On his now eliminated DeviantArt account, he had made a romantic juxtaposition of Lola Loud with SpongeBob SquarePants. Stupidly, he said it was Family Guy creator Seth MacFarlane, and not Tom Kenny who voiced the latter character. Another thing, he is noted for cyberbullying Grady Lyle, the voice of Miss Loud, all due to her being the voice of a bouncing boy by the name of Websy, and also created more death hoaxes about the voice actress than a Facebook user on a get-rich-quick scheme. Mr. Mendina deserves points for hating GoAnimate, but acts like a typical GoAnimate user in that he cannot handle criticism or the fact that there are reasons why people don't like him. Oh, and he made rant videos that were nonsensical in nature and... Did I mention that he also took the time to take shows aimed at little kids, and the Loud House, way too seriously? Oh, and one more thing, he has a new account on YouTube and is keeping a low profile on said account. Hopefully, with said profile, he could find his way out of learning a life lesson from the prior experiences and their outcomes. Prior to the spring equinox, we lost the following celebrities: Jerry Van Dyke, the brother of Dick Van Dyke, and who had a very successful career in his own right, died of congestive heart failure. Eddie Clarke, a classic heavy metal guitarist and member of Motorhead, suddenly died as he was being treated for pneumonia at a London hospital. Dolores O'Riordan, lead singer of the Cranberries, was only 46 years old when she died at the Hilton on Park Lane Hotel in Mayfair while preparing for a recording session in London. Hugh Masekela, the South African jazz musician of fame for his 1968 hit Grazing in the Grass and for writing songs that were anti-apartheid, succumbed to prostate cancer at his home in Johannesburg. Dorothy Malone, Constance Mackenzie on the 1960s ABC TV version of Peyton Place, and a woman known for her 49-year acting career, was at a nursing facility in Dallas, Texas, when she died at the ripe old age of 94. Dennis Edwards, the three-time lead singer of The Temptations, who had a solo hit in the 1984 recording of Don't Look Any Further, died 2 days before the date on which he would have turned 75 years old. Simon Shelton Barnes, the guy in the Tinky Winky suit on Teletubbies, died at only 52 years old. During his time in the Tinky Winky suit, which he was in from 1997 to 2001, Jerry Falwell came after the character for being a gay role model, stating, and I quote, "He is purple, the gay pride color, and his antenna is shaped like a triangle, the gay pride symbol." John Mahoney, the British actor who gained fame via the American sitcom Frasier, died of throat cancer in Chicago. Vic Damone, noted for his hits You're Breaking My Heart, On the Street Where You Live, and My Heart Cries For You, and who had had 2 health scares, died of respiratory illness. One of the most prominent Christian preachers in America, Billy Graham, also left the earth. Nanette Fabray, who overcame a significant hearing impairment to advocate for the deaf and hard of hearing, and who was one of the last surviving vaudeville performers, with a career stretching to 1924, died at the Canterbury Nursing Home in Palos Verdes, California. Lewis Gilbert, a longtime director of many important British films, as well as 3 installments of the James Bond 007 franchise, died 11 days short of his 98th birthday at his home in Monaco. David Ogden Stiers, who is known for his role on the TV classic MASH, and who had a simultaneous second career as a voice actor, along with the third one as the conductor of the Newport, Oregon Symphony Orchestra, died in that town of prostate cancer. Ken Dodd, known in England as the last great music hall entertainer, was not well known to Americans, but in England he achieved success as a surrealist comedian and as a serious pop singer, with 7 top 20 UK singles chart hits to his credit, including the 1965 number 1 Tears. He died of a chest infection in his birth home. Stephen Hawking, the director of research at the Centre for Theoretical Cosmology within the University of Cambridge, noted both for a collaboration with Roger Penrose on gravitational singularity theorems in the framework of general relativity and for the theoretical prediction that black holes emit radiation, often called Hawking radiation, died peacefully in his home aged 76. May eternal happiness shine upon them always, and may their mourners be comforted. Final thoughts are on Big Winnie the Pooh fan 15 and on users taking people like Very Good VHS User, Kiss the Beautiful Girl, Baby Alive Beatrix Piper Lover 030100, and the Sausage Party and Emoji Movie accounts way too damn seriously. Big Winnie the Pooh fan 15 @. Your habit jotting down things other users got on their updates on the same day as Brandon the movie guy and Connor Wallace needs to stop. These users can just watch other users' videos to find out what those users got on the same day as them. You're making them look like idiots at the worst time. Very good VHS user, Kiss the Beautiful Girl, Baby Alive Beatrix Piper Lover 030100, and the Sausage Party and Emoji Movie counter trolls. I would advise you to stop taking those trolls way too seriously and let them die out on their own terms. Well, that'll do it for this video. I will see you next time.